Welcome back to another episode of TC Speech, coming to you live from the Gold Coast. Super pumped. It's actually raining and a few thunderstorms going on. So we're in storm season now. We've been saying how good the weather's been recently and how much it's we just had the last 6 months has just been magic up here in Queensland.
Just absolute perfection.
But welcome to storm season. So we're up here for a week and we're going to the Supercross on Saturday. So the World Supercross. So Hayden Deegan, Eli Tomac. This is going to be your first proper Supercross that you national event you've been to, yeah?
Yeah, and I'm so excited. I'm actually more so excited because you're so excited for me to see it for the first time, which makes me even more excited to see it.
It's going to be cool.
But we love watching the Lawrences aren't going to be here on the Gold Coast, but on YouTube every week we watch basically all the AMA, Supercross, motocross, whoever has a channel, we watch them every week when they upload a new episode. So very excited to see the Deegans. We have always really liked Tomac and now he's on a KTM. So
yeah,
very excited for that.
You're all in on Supercross Sunday. So you're opted in. I like it.
I think it's just because it's your thing. And I also enjoy watching it. I don't know. I like motorbikes now.
You've always liked them.
Yeah.
You like watching it on TV. You'll sit there and watch it with me most times.
Yeah. And I know all the riders pretty much. Until they take their helmets off. I'm like, who's that? I don't know their faces.
Supercross Sunday is my favourite. It really, really, really is. But look, let's get into today's topic. Because look, I want to talk about today is I was at the gym and I had this. I'm like, this is what I want to speak about. And I say this a lot. And what I want to go through today is some of the most overused things you've heard, quotes. You're gonna hear these of 100,000 times from all sorts of people around you, successful people, quotes from books, everything. The most overused terms that you know, but most people ignore it. And if you actually implemented half of these or all of it, actually took on that advice, which you get told over and over and over for free, you can literally change everything starting today immediately, in your life. It's literally crazy. I want to go over a couple and then we just want to just go off the cuff and just explain from our side. Again, I always want to talk about from before, after of because most of this stuff, it's we never took that advice. And it's not until you really start to learn from different people and here's sort of different takes and advice from people that have that are successful to the people that we used to sort of be around that just hadn't gone and done the thing. And this is where again it really opens up your mindset. But the first one, which is probably one of the most ones where we all just know that, is just don't take advice from people who don't have the results, or more so don't take advice from people that you wouldn't trade places with. And this can really sort of get where this gets tricky is because generally it's people's friends that are generally broke friends that don't have what the fuck you want to do, and you're generally wanting to get away from what they're doing at the moment. Or it can be family members. This can be negative family members or family members that haven't done the thing and they're just generally coming from a place of love. But it's how people say it's you wouldn't get business advice from a broke person, you wouldn't get health advice, fitness advice from a fat person. This is just so true. But it blows my shit how much people actually take this advice from friends and family, most certainly, that just do not have what they want to achieve. It's literally wild. And all I can just say is from all the big decisions and all the big aha and breakthrough moments that we have had, it's been literally paying for mentorship or paying for access to people that have what we, some big thunder.
That's scary.
That have what we want and getting that advice and rolling with that. That is the cheat code. It's everything. Everything. Can you name one thing that we took advice from someone that hasn't got what we want? And zero. So this is really number one. Again, like I said, with the whole friends and family, it's genuinely going to be they're going to come from a place of love and care. Like that's genuinely where they're coming from. But two, like I just see people like they'll go to their parent, and this has nothing to do with anyone's parents, like nothing, no disrespect, anything, but like they will go to their parents who have never built a business before, especially online, and ask for their, like, what do you think of this? Or their broke friends that run the idea past that are like literally creating the opposite life to what they want, and they run it by them. It's wild. I just see this so much. So look, really just take that on board. Like just don't take advice from people where like, if you're stuck in a situation and want to get out of that situation, don't ask the fucking people that are in that situation. Plain and simple. Anything on that?
No, you've hit the nail on the head.
I don't want this to be the Josh show. I want like a bit of Michaela in here.
I guess a good like analogy as well is, no, I forgot what I was going to say.
Fuck. Try
I
to
had
find
a
like,
really good
let's
analogy.
get Michaela in.
I had a really good analogy in my head.
All right, maybe. All right. Yeah, you get to, all right. The next one here I've got here. You're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with.
Oh, 100%.
Can we elaborate more?
Yes. No, I can see this even with us since we've been together for 11 years now, and over the time, like different friendship circles that we've had, I can see how we have evolved with the people that we've hung around. And now, more so because it's just the two of us in the van, we don't really hang around 5 different people very often, but we watch a lot of, our favorite thing to watch on YouTube is basically like successful entrepreneurs, fitness advice. Well, obviously we watch the motocross riders, just a lot of positive, fit, healthy people. But then the people that we do hang around or speak to every day, they're business owners, they're entrepreneurs, they're wanting to make a better life for themselves.
Yeah, we really have no negativity from the people that in our circle. We've literally cut all of it out. Like there is no like down low energy at all. But like what I love this. Like I love this, but like what I think is probably makes more sense and it's like probably a bit more relatable is like you're the average of the 5 people that you look up to. I think that's a big one too, because you can spend time with people, but I think it's more like sort of who you look up to and who you're influenced by. I think this, because I remember back in like, you know, even in like primary school or high school, it's like you'd kind of look at like maybe like I don't know, there's all sorts of weird things you wanted to be when you were younger. You might look at like a bit of a bad boy that was like, I don't know, like a skateboarder or like, you know, everyone thought was cool back then. And maybe you sort of might like look up to that. Do you know what I mean? And then you start to like do the things and do the habits that like they do. It's like,
did you want to be Tony Hawk?
I went to the skate park and I couldn't skate, so. But that was probably a shit example. But like, do you know what I mean? It's like it's the people that the 5 people that you look up to and are influenced by is generally going to be, you know, you're going to be the 6. But like your circle of people that you're around, like this is going to be your ceiling. Like you can't. And there was a really good example of this just recently. I heard from someone out of community. He's a tradie and he was at a work site, job site, and one of the guys there was like, you know, he was looking at like, I think he was actually looking to start an online business actually, and he sort of put the idea out there, whatever, and you know, sort of said it out loud, and you know, all the tradie guys like, bang, 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 shit on, and fucking like just, you know, gave him a whole heap of shit, and it wasn't until this guy later on pulled him aside. It's like, hey man, look, like, you know, like fucking, I think it's a great idea, etc. And then what happened from there is like, other blokes will kind like in the dark were kind of like, fuck, like I fucking want that too, like. You know, they really sort of like excited to express like what they wanted. It's like, but what I'm getting at is he's like in that environment, if you sort of truly say what you think, what you believe, and like where you want to go, though, you just instantly get shut down. I see this a lot in like just from people we talk. I'm not in these industries. There's some people we talk to, even from like Fife on that, like fuck, the environment's so negative. Like they're just surrounded by it all day. So if you go there and like go to expand your thoughts and like what you wanted to do, like in that environment, fucking true story. We had a guy who'd been watching us for years, and he finally jumped on a call with me, and he was like just so fucking pumped up, and he was telling me about, you know, how negative the work environment is and all this sort of stuff, and like just how much he wanted to get away from, make the changes, and like, you know, once he sort of like had this conversation, it's just so crazy to see like how pumped up and excited he was to create these changes, and he actually ended up getting started with us, and what fucking happened is he went to work, told these exact same people that he told me about that was like the worst influence of negative people was like, I've just started a business, this. And fucking guess what happened? Just absolutely nailed him, gave him shit, everything. And he went home from work and like, just, it wrecked him. Absolutely wrecked him. I'm just like, it pissed me off because I'm like, you've let these people, and this guy quit. This guy quit. It let these people win. And like, that was the problem you had and what you come to me for. But like, I think that's just a prime, a real life example of this situation. And like, genuinely says to people, like, if you say it's like, you know, you're the average of the 5 people you spend most of the time with, you probably go, yeah, that's true, that's right. You probably think of 2 or 3 people that are like instantly around you that's probably a bad influence, and you're like, you know, but then you kind of like just don't do anything about it. Like, and most people just refuse to upgrade their circle of people around. This is kind of like a slippery slope because you're kind of in between. It's like, well, fuck, like, I haven't done anything. I haven't like, you know, done anything or made the changes or gotten the environments to, you know, to be around, you know, this new version, up-leveled people. So it's kind of like a little bit like that lonely period. Especially to start to, you know, cut some friends off, which you are. It's a starter pack of when you change your life. Like, that's what happens. It's like being this kind of lonely period by yourself. And like, that can be tough. But like, this is the best thing about social media. Fucking message people. Hey, what's up? Hey, just literally just tell the truth. It's like, I just message them, ask a question.
The worst that can happen is they don't reply.
That's it. That's
what have you got to lose?
But this is so true. Like I said, if you literally, I have 2 or 3 friends that are worth 50 friends to me. That's all I need. It needs people out there, and like just trying to have like the, you know, a big number of friends. Honestly, go and start a business, go and do something amazing and achieve something big, and you'll very, very quickly realize that like 75% of the people you think you're friends probably aren't.
I just want to touch on that around hanging around the 5 people. I just had this realization while you were talking. Back when I was working, I worked almost 5 years ago since I've left. I had about 25 to 30 different people that I worked with, but because it was childcare, you would all have your own separate little rooms. So you'd see everyone every day, maybe like in the hallway or out in the yard, but you'd have your core 3 to 4 people that you'd work with every day for 8 hours. And I distinctly remember, just while you were talking, there were 2, I worked there for 8 years. There were 2 years in particular that come to my head straight away that I actually enjoyed the people that I worked with and I got along with.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, especially toward the last few years, I was very miserable coming home, like fine at work because, you know, you kind of put it on, but coming home and basically venting to you.
Yeah.
And that's a result of the people that you hang around, and you literally have no choice because you can't change the people that you work with, unfortunately.
Well, you can.
Well, you change your environment.
There's thousands and thousands
Yes.
of jobs. This is the thing. Do you know that if you hate your job, you can just go get another one? Shocking, yeah.
I know.
Shocking. The thousands and thousands of jobs out there, and you're just stuck. No, fucking change it.
I know.
But I get it. And yeah, and that's just when you come home, like this is enough. But look,
it's just the security of it.
if you complain about your job, change your job. I know we're here to help people start businesses, but like I keep saying, you can 10x your life right now for free, and it's by changing some shit. This goes on to the next one. Your habits create your future. The first thing, this is when people come to me, it's like, you know, how quickly am I going to make money? I want to do this, etc. It's like, well, look, it depends on so many things because like the things need to change first, not just adding money to your life. Like to be able to even be in a situation to like change that, you need to change your habits because like your routine is what's going to expose you, not your goals. And most people come to me, it's like, I have big goals, like I want to achieve this. And it's like, when you look at their routine, their habits, like this doesn't line up at all. Like how are you surprised that this is not happening? So it's like, but this is the thing, you can change the small habits and the small routines. And what you got to do here is basically just audit your time and your priorities and to start to put the things you prioritize and want to change into these small daily habits and into your daily routine. This is how you start to make the small progress. people are looking and waiting for the perfect plan to like. If you're looking for the perfect plan, this is the number one way you're gonna fail. Like people try and change 100 things. It's like when people go to diet. It's like I'm gonna quit sugar. I'm gonna become a vegan. I'm gonna fucking do this. I'm gonna train 7 days a week. That have never worked out for. I'm like, I bet my whole fucking net worth that you are not going to. Like if you are scared of failing, fucking just start very, very small. Because like again, you're opting. It's like when we did 75 hard. Like what that did for us is it completely changed our habits and eliminated a lot of bad habits. And like I said, going from where we were to where we are now, even through the fitness journey, you go, holy fuck. Like we had so many bad habits and we just didn't know. Or it's habits that you just would accept and you'd be like, oh, it's big. All these bullshit reasons to like why you would like accept those bad habits. Gnarly, hey. Gnarly.
Even just recently, we've got something pretty exciting coming up on YouTube this Sunday, which involved me having to go back through all of our old episodes and content to gather some things together. And just watching like things that we were cooking and eating, I'm just like,
no wonder we're fucking fat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's just cut it.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Wild, yeah.
Insane. Like, because now we would, it'd be a treat. That probably back then it was probably something that we would have weekly.
Yeah. No. Change your habits, change your life. It's as simple as that. And the next one here, if nothing changes, nothing changes. And it's just so true. Like people want this new life, they want this new, big, amazing things, but like they expect to try and do that with like keeping the same behaviors and habits. It's just literally fucking thunder. It's just literally not possible. So again, this is what I'm saying. It's like when you hear people talk about like mindset, personal to develop, can you see how this is really sort of starting to tie in? And what I say, it's like, well, by going on this path, people go like, oh, but like the money's not there instantly. You don't fucking want the money yet. You need to make these changes first because like, one, you're going to feel fucking better about yourself. Two, your fucking mental health that like is just, I think mental health is half of its, I think is a very, very small percentage of people that, might have, mental health illness, but like mental health you can work on. If you're there, it's like, I have bad mental health, I'm depressed. You've just literally, this is what the fucking doctors want you to do. They literally want to like identify you as depressed and medicate you of like subscription. Here, sir, you are depressed. Now, as soon as you label yourself as like depressed, you're fucked. Like you literally give yourself that identity. But like what you can see is like once you change your fucking habits, once you change your routine, once you change your standards, then like things start to change and it only starts to get better. And this is all the things that you can do for free and it must happen before you want the lifestyle, before you want the money to create the business. Like these things need to happen. You can literally start this fucking today. Once, what does it take? 63 days, something like that, to be able to change to change your habits. So like freaking get to it. But if nothing changes, nothing changes.
And that's why 75 hard was so good for us.
100%. How you do one thing is how you do everything. I love this. It's like sloppy mornings, sloppy business, and it's going to mean sloppy results. I fucking judge people hard. If you have like a messy interior of your car, I'm judging you. If your tunnel boot in your caravan is a fucking shit mess, it says a lot about you. Show me your tunnel boot. Show me your future. Do you like that? I'm going to get so much shit for that. It's so true. It's like you hear on these like motivational videos. It's like if you wash a car and it's like you go put it away and it's you've done the job, it's like you miss a bit. I'm pulling all the shit back out and fixing it.
That was me with my car. But
most
only
people
because
won't.
I didn't see that I'd missed a spot.
But it's just true though. Like just you like just how you do one thing is how you do everything. So, and this comes back to your standards. And again, this is the thing, the people you're around. It's like if people are here's the reality. I'm not fucking scared to say. There are some sloppy ass average fucking people in this world that you should stay the fuck away from forever. Don't even go near them. There are some very, very sloppy people. And like, if you hang around these people, like, you're just going to get infected with this. But yeah, how you do one thing is how you do everything. I think this is just, again, it all comes down to your standard. The next one here I've got is discipline beats motivation. So everyone waits to feel like it instead of becoming the person who acts regardless. This is, and again, I know when it comes to like, discipline, motivation, everyone's got like their different sort of spin and take on it. But like, it literally is true. Like there's so many things that we do every single day, part of our daily habits. Oh, now George is going to get upset with this thunder. Because our daily habits are like, most of the stuff we actually do enjoy, but there's always going to be things like, especially if you like this whole thing, it's like, you chase your passions. Like there's still going to be things about your passions that like that you still have to do every single day. You kind of don't really feel like doing it, even if it's something you completely fucking love. Yeah. Like there's always going to be something around that like, you just have to show up and do it anyway. But again, once you sort of have this standard and like really sort of change things as like a non-negotiable, it's like us now. It's like people say like, how do you train when when you travel, etc. It's like, it's just a non-negotiable right now. I'll pay whatever, I'll do whatever. Like it's just a non-negotiable for us to be in amazing shape and feel and look after our body, the most precious fucking thing ever. It's just a non-negotiable. So discipline beats motivation. Again, like most people I've seen that. How many people? You can listen to this podcast. You can listen to a coaching call. You can go to a Tony Robbins seminar. You can do whatever and feel fucking great and get the motivation. And then in 24 hours, it wears off. And then you start to literally go back to your default settings and bad habits of like when things start to get hard. Who was I? You feel good in this bubble for a minute and just like, just think about it. Then you go around the people that like this low energy, and then all of a sudden just like someone's like shoots a like fucking pin through your balloon and just and you're like, oh fuck, it's deflated back to like where you were. So it's like, again, you've got to have the vision where you want to go and like and all that sort of stuff. And it's like without the discipline, like just feeling good about that situation isn't going to make the things to the things to do it. But again, when it comes to like, no, you change your wants to a must, this is when you really sort of start to shop. This is why I say it's like, if you like literally have nothing and like all the things going against you, they're the most badass people I've seen achieve the most biggest things, the ones that have the most gnarly stories.
It's true.
Because it's like, I know there's no plan B. This is fucking happening. And they just act regardless. It's wild. Success leaves clues. Most people watch like successful people, but like won't copy their habits. You hear a lot of like really successful people, they'll just like ghost people. They'll just be like around people and just be like aware and watch their habits and like how they look at things and how they think of things. And like, it really, really does. Again, when you look at people's like daily routines and their habits and how they, I think some of the most like arrogant, egotistic people are broke people. If you're around like, successful, rich people that generally are really quiet, they can control their emotions, they're generally sitting there, the ones that are just asking questions and sitting back, and you all know this, the ones that sit at the table and they just tell you how good they are. And like I get people that used to come to me and like tell me how good their car is and how good of a fucking motorbike rider they are and all this sort of stuff. And I said to McCall, I'm like, if I ever talk like that, can you just slap me in the fucking face?
You never seriously would. We've got a special guest.
Hello, darling. Georgia, she's Georgia hates the storms, but yeah, it's just always and then the people that like this, it's like it's like when you literally have what they want, and it's like, well, I can like they will have all the reasons why they will not accept help, and it's like, and this just comes up where the ego just gets in the way. But again, just watch successful people, listen to successful people, watch how they make decisions, watch how they treat the people around them, watch how they treat their partner, etc. Like just look at all these things, and like again, success leaves clues. Or you can just watch your broke friends and whatever, and just follow that. So again, literally just do the opposite. You can't pour from an empty cup. This is a very, very, very popular one as well. Again, we've all heard this before, but people literally run themselves into the ground and it'll be empty and burnt out, and just wonder why they're just frustrated and can't make things happen. So this is where you hear a lot of people like. And you can this is sort of a double-edged sword. Like you can really hear people that have like the extreme sides of this of like, remember the whole morning routine? Everyone was like shitting on morning routines and all this. And like, I feel like that's died off now, but like, it looks so different for everyone. But I guess sort of where I could have my take on this is like, if you're going to have like a 9-hour morning routine and like, you know, feel good, but like never take any action towards like the income producing activities or like, you know, to where you want to go, doesn't make sense. But I can also see from the side of like, I find it like when I'm feeling really, really good about myself, you know, when we go to the gym, everything, like when we're just really like grateful for like the things that we have, because like you can really, really sort of like start to like picture your results on like the ideal, like, because there's always the next level. It's like, oh, like we've done this, but like I fucking wish I was here. If you haven't read the book, The Gap and the Gain, fucking read it. It will change your shit forever. It really, really will. But what I'm getting at is like I'm in my most creative state. Like when I wake up, just go outside, it's quiet, etc. Do some things for myself first. All my creative ideas, everything really, really come to me. If you just go jump on your phone, like you go to the toilet first thing in the morning, you just in your just imagine just God looking at you in the morning, you fucking bed hair, fucking smelly breath, on the toilet, scrolling TikTok. Like disgusting. And it's just like negative, fucking this, fear, this, that. That's how you're starting your day. And I did this a few times and like it's like shit just starts to trigger you. And then it just like really sort of like leaves this impression on you for like the remainder of the day. And like that's just robbed your whole energy and your creative state for some people the whole day. Like
and then you wonder why you go to work feeling the way you feel.
Down, low energy. It's quite, and like my take on this is like, especially when people like, even when people like, you know, they want to help other people, like they even start a business. I'm like, you can't help if your shit's fucked up, you can't help other people. That's my like raw take on it. And like you're the most this is why you must sort this out. This is why I tell people, it's like, especially when it comes down to time, one of my most overused terms. I'm like, you can either be the mum, dad, individual, parent, whatever, that just goes, there's no time, I can't be there for my family, whatever, like there's just no time, I'm so busy. Or you can be the mum, dad, individual that fucking figures it out. You figure it out. And then you're qualified to help that previous version of yourself. So your biggest transformation you've had in your life, and this could be something completely different to like business and fitness. Like if you've gone through that, you're the most qualified person to help that previous person that, you know, might be facing that as well. So like this is where you can give so much value to, because people go, you know, no one's going to want to know my story and hear from me, etc. It's like, I just say to people, if you have no idea what to post on social media, think of the most biggest transformation you've gone through in your whole life. And it's like, even if you're like really fucking like nervous and maybe a bit shameful to like share it, make sure it's like, no, like illegal shit's going to like incriminate yourself or something like that. But like, if you've gone through shit, maybe it's like a fucking breakup, an addiction, or I don't know, a big weight loss journey, like, you don't understand how much fucking value you can give because you've done the thing. And it can be completely separate and unrelated to like maybe a product or service that you're selling. I know that I'm going to go and hire the mechanic and the plumber or whatever. It's like shown a gnarly fucking story online and he maybe fixes some taps. Like he's fixing my tap. This is just the power of social media. People are like, oh, I don't know who I need to be and like brand, etc. It's like fucking just be yourself, share the shit. And you've actually got a mega fucking story. And the longer you just keep yourself in the dark, the longer you're just one, doing yourself a disservice, and two, doing other people a disservice that just like need to find you, hear your story, and you can actually fucking help them.
I hope you're enjoying the episode. Look, I'm not sure how much you know about our story, but back in 2020 when the world shut down, I had to close my self-employed remedial massage business. This left us at a very bad time. We only had $5,700 to our name. This is all we had to experience to realize that we had no freedom, no choices, and no money. I made the promise to Michaela this would never happen again, even though at the time I had no plan. This is when I was introduced to high ticket sales by my best mate. We started this at the most busiest, craziest time in our lives, but within 12 months, I'd replaced both our incomes. I was able to get Michaela out of a full-time childcare and shut my self-employed business down. Most people don't realize this is all before we purchased our first ever caravan. So since 2021, we've been traveling Australia full-time, traveling the world. Our story has gone and naturally inspired other people and being able to help others achieve similar results in literally half the time. If you're feeling the pinch of the cost of living, this has changed so much and gotten so much worse since 2020, which is what motivated us to create the change. We have hundreds of conversations a month of people missing time out with their partner, their kids. They're wanting more freedom, more choices. This is exactly who we created TC Legacy for. If this sounds like you, go across our Instagram at traveling.campers, give us a follow, DM us the word freedom so we know you come from today's episode. We'll send you across our blueprint of exactly how we did it and exactly how it can work for you.
All right, I got two more here before we wrap this up. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. If your environment doesn't pull you forwards, it's pulling you backwards. This is very similar to what we said about before, like the 5 people you hang around, or the tunnel boot situation. Like, show me your tunnel boot and I'll show you your future. Or the one I like is show me your algorithm, I'll show you your future.
Yes.
My algorithm, I've got my algorithm. Do you know you can like program, do you know you can just program your environment to like literally not fuck yourself up, but like so you can actually win? Do you can actually program your algorithm to be like a great experience? It's like this fucking person the other day. Again, remember the other day this mum was like, what'd you say? Something like, something about like these reasons why she couldn't do shit. It's like, I'm just so busy with the kids, etc. And like just scrolling TikTok, ha ha ha.
All day.
I'm like, what? Like,
do you want to spend time with your kids or do you want to scroll on TikTok all day? I was so confused.
It's just, but it's more so when you're looking at the like, people use this excuse now. It's like, I have no time. It's like the screen time's up 4 hours a day on social media. Forget TV, our other screens, 4 hours on social media. And for 99% of the people, you are scrolling through bullshit. Like the most just fucking sucking your attention, sucking your presence from your friggin' family and your loved ones. And just more so, it's fucking up your attention span, your focus. Like you're getting nothing from it. I go on ours and it's like there's motivational stuff, there's whatever. I'm like getting ideas for like creativity sites for our page and our business, etc. And like I just catch myself now. Like, but what you can do is like you can just hit like do not recommend, do not recommend, do not recommend, watch more of this, search more of this. Algorithm is freaking great. It's just going to show you the shit that you're searching for. So like you can literally like make your environments. You can just program ChatGPT. It's like, hey, like every single morning at 7 o'clock when I wake up, can you just like send me a motivational message that makes you feel fucking good? And you know, like it'll just do it every single day.
I love that.
Like you can like manipulate and control your environment to just make you fucking self feel good. Like if you're just literally wasting your life by doing this, like think about how sad that is as a fucking grown adult. Like how are people going to go to university now? How do people going to be able to sit through an hour, a fucking 3-hour lecture?
Their attention span.
So if you can just focus, like this is just how easy it is to win these days. You have grown adults, parents. Like, I just scroll TikTok all day. Ha, ha, ha. I'm so busy.
Those poor kids.
This is your competition. Like this. You have fucking ChatGPT. You have literally social media full of millionaires being like, hey, sharing all these fucking quotes, etc. You can just like learn for free. Like there is so much information out there. So much information that you just need to go and fucking implement like not even a third of it. And you can literally change your life forever. But this is the biggest one is this, show me your friends, I'll show you your future. Last one I've got in, you got a little bonus one here. If you want a different life, you need different habits. You can't keep yesterday's habits and expect tomorrow's results. And again, you can literally program this to a stage where it's like, we've literally got our days like basically programmed now, more so like our mornings and nights, like in our Google Calendar of like our habits and things that we do every single day. We've been doing this for this whole last 12 months. So like I've just created the most perfect morning that makes me feel fucking so good, gets the things done that are very, very important. And I just do that every single day. You can create your own days. If you just think about, okay, like the day I'm living right now, my energy is a fucking 1 out of 10. I rarely see my fucking partner. I'm extremely unfulfilled. Whatever it is, you've created that day for yourself and you can change it. You do Do you understand that?
I understand that.
You know, you can change it. You can change your morning. Maybe it's like, okay, I work 8 hours. Shut the fuck up. You're not okay. Cool. What about the hours before and after and your lunchtimes? You can change that too. You can change your job, but like you can change that morning, afternoon, whatever, and also your weekends. Your shit habits go into your weekends. So don't put work as a bloody excuse. So like this is the thing. If you want a different life, you need different habits. So like forget the money. Because if you want to go start a business, like I just want $1 million, you go put $1 million on top of your shitty, bad habits, you're just going to amplify. You're going to waste all the fucking money, amplify that. If you're a dickhead, you're going to be $1 million dickhead. So like you need to change these habits first that you can do now. You can make your life so much better in your current job. Probably get a pay rise if you literally change your fucking habits and your energy. Probably get paid more, like straight up. Honestly.
True.
You can be a better partner. You can be a better dad, better mum, better brother, sister, like whatever it is, wife, husband, by literally just changing your habits and also changing your standards. The one I want to add in here is just like the biggest thing that I found is if you want to live an amazing life, you need to get very, very, very fucking good and very clear with your standards and your boundaries. For most people, they just have no boundaries. And especially if you want to be like a leader and live a great, and more so like, we talk about time management a lot, but I think what's most important, probably more than time management, is your energy management, is protecting your energy. This is where if you want to look back at like, success leaves clues, like successful people, they protect their fucking energy like nothing. Like it's wild how much they protect their energy. And like this is when people say it's like, it sounds nice when people's like, I just don't want to be around fucking low energy people. I'm like that now. It's not that I'm too good with it. It's like, I just fucking don't. If you just bitch, complain, whinge, whatever, I don't want to fucking, like, don't tell me. I don't care. Like, it's like when we go back home sometimes, I feel like, oh, it's like the fucking, whoever owns some local stores, fucking brothers, sisters, cats, fucking daughters, duns. I'm like, I fucking don't care. Why do you care? It's
so true.
It's gnarly. But when you just raise your standards for yourself, number one, keep some promises to yourself, man. You keep saying you're going to get up at 6 o'clock and you fucking hit snooze. Like each day you're just stacking lies to yourself. How is someone else going to trust you? How is the universe going to trust you? Everything's just against you if you're just against yourself. So can you see just how you can start to make these small changes immediately? Immediately. And these must happen. Must happen. You had a last one here, Michaela.
I had a little bonus one. So my bonus one is calories in versus calories out. And I'm sure if you've been on a weight loss journey, looking into it, trying to do it, you would have heard it from multiple different sources, Instagram, fitness PT people, and you just think, what the heck? Or, oh, I'm doing it, I'm trying it, I'm doing all the things, but nothing's working. That was me. 100%. Mm-hmm. And not until we had big conversation, break everything down. Both of us, we were like, hey, maybe we're actually not doing the right things. And we got clear on what we had to do and what we needed to do. And what do you know? I'm 10 kilos down. You're 10% body fat. Six months later, less than 6 months later.
And I still think you need to go get a coach for whatever you're going to do. Like it's going to be the biggest cheat code. But like,
if you're not disciplined enough, we were holding each other accountable. So I think that was enough. Plus using ChatGPT, that was enough for us to push through. But if you're someone who's not disciplined, you need someone who's going to be on you, making sure you're doing the things like a coach.
If you want to lose fat, you need to count your calories. If it's not measured, it's not managed. Go to any successful business owner and just say, hey, what's your profit or loss? What's your numbers? They go, I don't know. You'll never fucking find one. A good business owner. If you don't measure it, you're not going to manage it. So it's like, if your weight is important to you, which it fucking should be, it's like, and this is the thing, you're not chasing people. Like some fuckhead was like, oh, you don't need a fucking six pack. it's not about the six pack. When you literally go in down the which everyone should do, and for fuck's sake, don't get your local fucking GP. Like they said, my blood test is, if I don't hear back, it's all good. Fuck. When you like go to like someone that can actually like learn about optimizing your health, and you start to get into like body fat percentages, you start to get into like your
muscle mass, bone density.
Yeah, lean muscle mass, which is like one of the most important. It's not about lifting the fuck. Do you not understand how important lean muscle mass is for your health, with the risk of fucking illness and disease? Like it's literally everything.
It's linked to helping with dementia.
Yeah, or a lot of common like illness and diseases. Like this is the shit that like people don't want you to know, but more so like your what's the fat? Your visceral fat, which is basically like the fat that's like around your organs. And like when mine come back really, really good. Like I had not much. I was in the like elite range, but like when I look back, and even just on your recent DEXA scan, Kayla, you're still borderline. Like you're not the best at the moment, but I'm like, you think back to how you were and how I was. And like what this category sort of put me in, like with having these markers at this levels, like I was in the category for like living 11 years longer than like people that aren't in these categories. So it's not about the looks. It's literally about the fucking shit that you are doing inside of your body that's literally fucking killing you, making you lazy, making you fucking tired. This is when people like how we talk about like our water, be like, I mean, whatever. It's like, bro, you can smoke cigarettes. It's not a problem until it's a problem. It's all the small compounding things that we're doing that like the government wants to fuck you up with. And it's just when it's just too late. It doesn't catch up to you when now it's getting lower and lower and lower in the fucking 30s. Like it's just wild. But like once you see this is like when I look at like certain foods, I'm like, I don't need it. I don't want it I don't want to put that in my body.
Or you think for a second, yum, but then you think, oh, I know how it'll make me feel.
Yeah, and you just choose not to do it because you have this standard for your body. Just like if you went and spend a shit ton of money on a fucking 6.2 supercharged liter Hellcat engine. You ain't looking at that and go, fuck, this is beautiful. This is precision engineered performance. And go like, what's the dirtiest fucking cheapest fuel I can put in this fucking thing?
E10 in it.
E10's good, bro.
Oh, is it?
If your car's tuned for it. But like, do you know what I mean? It's the exact same. You're not going to get, but like for our bodies, we literally treat our bodies like shit. And we're living in a world right now where like, I'm going on here. This is going to be another podcast. But to back then, to save you a shit ton of money, if you want to lose fat, you got to be in a calorie deficit. What the fuck's a calorie deficit? A calorie deficit is literally just eating less calories than you burn. So use some calculators, like start tracking your food, find out what your maintenance calories is. You need to eat less than that if you want to lose fat. If some guy was like, I was a carnivore, you can eat as much as you want and lose fat. I'm like, you're in a calorie deficit, you fucking retard. You can't just go, do you know how much calories in I eat steak every single day. If I went and ate 5 steaks a day, I'm probably consuming 4,000 to 5,000 calories of steak. I will get fat. If I eat 10 kilos of broccoli all day and the calories of 4,000 calories of broccoli, I'm going to get fat. It's just the way it works. So that's why I say to people, it's like, don't worry about the micronutrients and macros just yet. It's important down the track of how you're going to feel. But if you're just wanting to drop the fat, just fucking eat less. Don't change anything you're eating just yet. Just measure it. Make sure you're consuming 300 to 500 to 700 calories less. And fuck, lock in and just walk. Watch your shit change. That's literally what we did. Quick health advice there from Dr. Michaela. But yeah, fuck, I can't wait to talk more about this. But look, you don't need more motivation. What you need to do is you need to take some action. You just need more execution. That's literally all you need. I said we are information overload world here. You just need to take the small little things. It's what's caught, not taught. It's the small little things, what you need to hear right now. Fuck everyone else and just go and do that one thing that you need to do. Your freedom and every single thing that you want in your life is literally behind all this advice that you've heard over and over and over for years. please, I say that with all of the confidence in the world. So look, just once you listen to this episode, just pick one of these truths that really, really hit and resonated for you. Just actually go and apply it. Make one little change. One change you can do every single day. Make that change and lock that in. And stack another one. Stack one. Just let yourself just feel it. Just feel how good it is. Just feel it. Do it. Change the habits. Pick one thing. Start small. Have the best freaking day ever. We'll see you next week.